Bo Burnham has been one of my favorite performers since I was in the 6th grade. I was introduced to him by way of one of his comedy specials. I was actually introduced to Bo when he starred in the MTV show Zach Stone is Gonna Be Famous. Zach Stone is gonna be famous. Since then, I have closely followed his career and I am consistently blown away by every release. From his comedy specials to his acting roles to his own movie, I have been honored to witness every single bit of Bo's career. With his latest work, Inside, I can easily say it is his finest performance. As haunting as it is hysterical, Inside is quite possibly Bo Burnham's magnum opus. The Inside special, released this week on Netflix, is much more than an ordinary comedy special. It truly feels as though it is a narrative film following one man's solitary, pandemic-induced descent into madness. Bo is a tortured comedian who refuses to leave his home or socialize until his writing is fully realized. Throughout the special, his writing and songs slowly consume him and become the only solace he knows. Burnham's frenetic descent into social media madness is represented in such a grandiose and maniacal way that only Burnham could possibly pull it off. Fascinating, horrifying, melancholy, and moving, Inside brings you to tears. His comedic storytelling is phenomenal and feels very relevant for our time socially and politically. Tackling a subject which has more or less been beaten to death during the past year, but still capable of making it feel fresh due to how introspective it is. Inside shines a light on everything that is broken in our society. The boy behind the piano keys reckons with being the man before digital media specters, and Bo does so by speaking as though you're inside the room with him and inside of his frenetic headspace. I am impressed how his entire repertoire has expanded. He is further the synth-pop sound of his movie 8th Grade, and the sandbox that is his production room has led to all kinds of contraptions that add different dimensions and potential to his routine. There's plenty of genuinely striking cinematic shots. At times, he's lit like Jesus. At other times, like a white chick, as he's so perfectly captured in White Woman on Instagram. But the most surprising moment comes at the end, when he returns to the style that catapulted him here. It's now with the addition of a MIDI drum loop. It's a small moment, but it really does articulate the metamorphosis that Burnham has publicly undergone. With Inside, we are forced to confront the blurred lines between the internet and reality. Then and now, comedy and tragedy. And what is most remarkable is the way Burnham is able to capture the pulp cultural truth of everything we are living through, all of its horrors and confusions, and turn it into something that makes us laugh at times when we probably should be crying. Throughout the special, Bo films those moments of struggle. While it was unnecessary to do so and might come off as performative to leave them in, it was a brilliant move that highlights his genius as well as his vulnerability. In fact, Bo places himself as an audience member constantly and in different forms. In the end, what I think those moments of internal struggle do is change the intent of the film as a whole. It is not him just anticipating us viewing the special, but his way of speaking to us. They were the pieces that tied it together, taking us inside his mind. Inside proves to be the diverse, catchy, cannonly crafted, musically inspired social commentary that Bo Burnham has refined throughout his work. More than ever, his writing reminds us that human expression will always contain an element of vulnerability which is too often edited out and banished to the borders or background of the story. But here it creeps in and punctuates the message hidden within the humor, which is one of genuine pain and frustration during his artistic process. Burnham invites us to consider the value of honesty in comedy, perhaps as a coping mechanism made possible during his torturous year-long process. You can tell the man poured his heart and soul into this from start to finish, and it doesn't matter who you are and what your opinions of Bo Burnham are, you have to give him credit for this one-man show. The day will never come when I stop appreciating an artist who spends the best part of a year working on a project all on their own that comes across as honest and as real as this did? I was so excited to hear about this special when Bo posted about it on Twitter. I set a date in my calendar and told all my closest friends and family that the countdown was on to its release date. The day before it released, I graduated from college. This was a big moment of realization and coming to terms with the fact that I am no longer a kid. The next day I moved out of my apartment and got ready to drive back to New Jersey with my brother and girlfriend, but first I had to say goodbye to my best friend, who I met the first day of college. This is someone I spent almost every day with, and someone who is not going to be there when I needed him. And this loss didn't quite hit me until I watched this special. I expected a comedy, but what I got was so much more than that. It was exactly what I needed to cap off this emotional week. Bo Burnham is extremely talented in many different regards. Musically, comically, and behind the camera too. The fact that he wrote, performed, edited, and fucking directed this special completely by himself is incredible. It's so brilliant, so vulnerable, and Bo delicately captures a shared experience of falling into depression while stuck at home, creating a product in isolation. In more ways than one, we see the 16-year-old boy and the 30-year-old man, and we also get to see them go outside.
Get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seats. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Are you feeling nervous? Are you having fun? It's almost over. It's just begun. Don't overthink this. Look in my eye. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Come on in. The water's fine. We're going to go where everybody.
Tune in every Friday for new movie videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what other movies you would like me to do videos on. Thank you, Mom, for editing my movie essays for my videos. I appreciate you. Till next time, thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.